Hello beer buffs. I am today reviewing a sour from Martin House and it's called Mango Salty Lady, and contrary to popular belief, I'm still alive. I survived rum tum tumla. Okay, let's get a pour on. Yeah, it's a bit late on a Friday. I apologise for that. I'll get a pour on now. But I'm sorry I'm not doing a pumpkin. Do you know what? After the events of Halloween and my beers, I just can't face a pumpkin right now. Maybe I'll keep it for later this month, but I'm just going to do a sour and a Duckworth if that's okay with you. It's been a tough week. I'm recovering after the incidents, and I know a lot of you thought I was just gone after what you saw. But I survived. Yeah, that hobo, he did a number on me, but I'm still here, luckily. But yeah, it was tough. So we haven't really had any more reports of him here, so I guess he's gone. But my God, I just didn't know what hit me. And yeah, and that footage, I guess he grabbed my phone and filmed me. But yeah, I'm okay, thank you. I've just had a week to recover. Well, not a full week, but you know, I've been resting a lot, and yeah, I'm fine. So anyway, let's have a sour to celebrate, eh? I'm excited. Now, big shout out to the old governor, the old mate James. He's not the governor, nobody will ever replace the governor on this. I'll get him on here soon. But James from Massachusetts, a good lad from up north, and he got me this beer today from Martin House, him and his good wife, and they follow me on here. So cheers, me old macca. I'm doing the old accent because he lived in Britain for a while, so he's I call him English James. I never told him that, but I do. English James, because he lived in England for a long while. So he's kind of a brother from another mother in a way. We talk about back home a little bit, so it's kind of nice to chat to stuff about, you know, back home with him. So James the Gazer, there you go, here's his nickname, James the Gazer. So yeah, so he got me this today, a new one from Martin House I've not reviewed, and it's I'm excited. And it's Mango Salty Lady, so sour. You guys know I enjoy the sours. I'm picking up a hint of mango, to be honest with you. But it really just resonates sour to me. It just really tastes like a good sour. And you know, I've done a lot of Martin House reviews, as you found out watching my videos. They really get the sours and they get the stouts. They're really good at capturing tastes of things, you know, so I'm sure this will really capture kind of a salty mango taste. Let's see. Smells good though. I think the Duckworth does it justice. For all you wondering what I'm talking about when I refer to a Duckworth, I should probably explain a little bit, you know. It's probably only me and the governor understand that, but Jack Duckworth was a legendary character in a soap opera in Britain called Coronation Street. I believe it's the longest running soap opera in the world. I could be wrong, but I believe that's right. It started in, I believe, 1960, and it's been going strong ever since. And one of the characters that we grew up with was a character called Jack Duckworth. Look it up. Check him out on YouTube. And he was a pigeon fancier. He loved the pub. He was like, not a drayman, but he was the cellarman. And he used to kind of get the beers flowing for the crowd in the Rover's Return, which was the pub there. And but he was just an iconic character. He actually ran the Rovers Return for a while, but yeah, he always had his pint in a glass like this, and this is kind of a traditional pint glass in Britain. It reminds me of Stein, like I talked to you a bit about in one of my Oktoberfests recently. And yeah, it's an iconic glass, and if you're kind of looking through the history books, you know, you'd see old characters, old black and white photos of northern folk in England or in Wales, just working class people just drinking out of these good old kind of tankards in a way. And another one I used to always drink in a glass like this was Compo from Last of the Summer Wines. Just kind of that traditional beer mug. So I'm very proud I own one of these, and I always try to save the best beers for these glasses. It actually fell. Can you see the crack? It fell, and it still survived. My good wife bought me a new one, and that got smashed to smithereens. But this one's still going strong, so I'll hang on to this for life, hopefully. We'll see. But anyway, yeah, just a bit on the history of Duckworth, but back to the beer. I'm struggling with my beer. Rum Tum Tumler knocked me for 6, and it's hurting still, you know. That was one of my little injuries, so I'm struggling to lift a little bit right now. I'm just thankful I'm here with you. It just tastes fruity to me. It's a really good fruity number, and a little bit sort of bitter, you know, not sweet really, which is nice. I like that. But actually a kind of smooth drink for me. I like this. This is good beer. That is a solid sour again from Martin House. Good colour to it, as you can see. Lovely kind of golden colour to it in this late evening light. And yeah, Martin House, like I said, I've talked to you guys about them before. Many beers. Just check out the website. Obviously, I've done the pickle beers that they do, the variety of pickle beers. So I've reviewed a lot of those, and yeah. And I always love their can artwork, you know. Always original, always interesting, and fair play. I like Martin House. I've still not been to the brewery. Excuse me, I've had a few beers already, and on the road to recovery. And yeah, it's just, and they're based out of Fort Worth, Dallas, which I've mentioned plenty of times. So a good Texas brewery, and you know, Specs stock them. Trader Joe's, a very good supermarket store. They have a good range of Martin House beers. I believe James, cheers James, you picked this up from Specs, you were telling me, so thank you for that. Big shout out to him. What a nice thing to do, bring me a couple of beers. Now James, he's not big into his beers, but he made the effort to bring me some wonderful beers today, and that really made my day. It really made my Friday. So thank you, sir. I owe you a few whiskies, perhaps, because he likes the shorts, or whatever you want. We are going to see Wales versus USA to the opening of the World Cup down in Winchester, the British pub. So I'm going to buy him a few drinks for that, you know. So cheers, man. Appreciate it. But this beer... Hey guys, I'm going to wrap this up over here. It just got too dark out in the field, and I apologise for that. But hey, you get a nice little porch view. So I thought I'd round it off for that, you know. So anyway, why not? Something different. Mix it up a bit. But look, thanks guys. Thanks James. Look at that. You can see the crack in my Duckworth right there. Look at that. Man, an iconic glass, like I said, for an iconic beer. So anyway, take it easy. For me, this beer is solid. Excuse me. It will be a solid 8.5 from me for this lovely little number from Martin House. So there you go. I have one more beer to review from them, from James, so cheers to that. Look out for that one, and I will see you all soon. Cheers for now, beer buffs. I live and breathe.
Get you next time, you taffy fuck. I ain't done with Cliff Walk.